small, maybe he'll get on the bench.
That's what I want. Yeah. I've seen it Tennessee game.
So sorry, that was weird. You got
We were in
good
Tampa a
hands.
couple years ago, and we played Northwestern on New Year's Day and then a day off. Yeah. Tennessee.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
First question. John, you go Stern.
Zuccarello.
I think that'd actually be very fun.
Second power play.
I dare you.
Nice to see Nico and Jonas first. Enough to stay up.
Oh my God, that's great. That's just fabulous.
I'm doing it.
All right.
What else are we talking about?
Oh my God, that's great. That's just fabulous.
Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Kevin.
Joe, we got your own spot right here.
Right there.
Oh, you're shy. Joseph's going to go high. You might have to actually ask some questions if he sits up here. No, I don't. I don't. Why is everyone here today?
Nico Stern.
Yes.
Second day in a row on the ice.
All right.
Well, John, just the news of the day. How did you process it? How exciting is it for your coaching staff and for your team?
Well, it's great news. I mean, Kirill's obviously such a great player, but I think, when you look at our wanting him to be here as an organization, I think it's the star player, but it's also the person. He's the kind of guy that you want to be invested in and to be a long-term guy that's going to be here. I think the way that he plays on the ice, the way that he treats his teammates, he's a coachable player. He's one of those guys that's special in the sense he's got special abilities. He's got a strong desire to compete, and he's a great teammate, and he's someone that you want around the organization. So it was really exciting, I think, obviously for the coaching staff, for the management, for all the players. So it was good news for us, obviously.
John, is there any sense of just an exhale that this is over? I know everyone was confident it would get done, but now that it is there some sense of, all right, let's get to work?
Yeah, it is. I mean, you look at, as we all know in deals, you never know until it's actually done. And although both sides were going back and forth, I think to have this done, I think is definitely, clearer heads for everybody. And now we can focus on, finishing up training camp strong. There's no distractions. Kirill can be now focused in as well, totally on the team. And I think it's good for the players as well that, okay, it's locked in. Now let's continue to get ourselves ready for the regular season.
John, you talked about the person that Kirill is off the ice. How have you seen in your short time him kind of grow into a different leadership role and just kind of become this guy that has taken that next step?
Yeah, I've noticed that he's more and more comfortable. I think in speaking the language. I think in communicating, whether it's with his teammates, whether it's with the coaches. More confidence in his ability to lead, and I think also sometimes for great players, it's finding your way to lead, right? Like Kirill's a very different leader than say Spurgey or Moose, but he can be a leader in his own right. He always does it by the way he competes and plays, but I think now having him a little bit more vocal and comfortable, I think in his own skin and with the language, words can be powerful as well, and I think that's a step that he's continuing to take.
Talk about the injection, too, that this gives to the franchise and the organization, his belief of saying, yes, I'm going to be here for 8 years because I believe this team is a contending team.
That's the big one. I think that's the biggest thing is that you have him, sometimes these things take long, too, but it's a huge decision not only on our part as an organization, but on the player that he's investing, as you said, for the next 8 years. We know his desire to win, the plan and what we have moving forward and some of the things that we do. I think he feels comfortable with that, and that's a great part of it. I think his belief in his teammates and his belief in the direction that we're going to go.
Obviously, the lineup today, you have Europe playing wing. Is that to try to get a look at him to see if he can, fill in other areas besides center, or maybe he's having a little issue in the faceoff?
Yeah, exactly that. Just he's played. The last 2 years he's played center, but he was a left wing for the majority of his career. So trying to see, what he would look like on the wing and look at some different combinations as well.
Right. And you mentioned that if Brodin's not ready to start the season, it might dictate that you have to try one of the righties on the left. We saw Bogosian there today. Do you think that we'll see that in a couple games to try to see if he can do it?
I would think so, yeah. I think we'll try him on. Maybe the combos might switch on Friday, but seeing him on the left. I mean, Bogle, again, he has played long parts of his career on the left side, so we did speak with him about that. So give him some reps and see what that looks like tonight.
I know you said yesterday it's a moving target with Jonas, but we've also seen this guy miss 2 months before get one practice and play right away. So are you at this point now maybe thinking that he could be ready for game one?
I don't want to go there yet because I don't want to get my hopes up, but he's tracking very well. And when I say a moving target, possibly, it could be that, but I guess it's probably safer to say and more realistic to say that, we were looking at probably maybe the end of the month versus maybe the first couple weeks. I think it's trending more, say, towards the beginning of the month or mid-month. If he really continues to get better, I wouldn't take game one off the table, but I do think that he has short-tracked his time to come back. Whether that's for game one or not, I'm not sure yet.
John, last year you guys got off to a great start, and a lot was made about how difficult you guys ran training camp. As you look at this camp compared to last year with a week to go, how does it compare?
I would say that the camp is very similar. I feel like this one's been better. It's been as hard, if not a tad harder, but I think the players really knew what to expect. I think last year it was new for them and for all of us, but I think now they knew the expectation coming into camp. I think the fitness levels were ready. They were ready to practice. For example, even today, it was a 40-minute pregame skate versus a 20 to 25-minute skate in the regular season, but that's part of camp, particularly coming off a day off, and we worked on some special teams and neutral zone forecheck, systems that aren't as taxing that you don't want to take up regular practice time for. So on the regular practice days, we can really push them. So I feel good with where we're at. I'm anxious to see now that we've had some cuts and the group's a little bit tighter, us taking another step this week.
What's the plan for Nico this week? I know he was out there this morning, but in terms of maybe practices Wednesday, Thursday to see how he gets through a couple in a row.
Yeah, he's going to. He practiced today, but he's going to be held back off the ice now for a few more days.
What's your goaltending for tonight? Like, who will play or how?
Wally will play the whole game, and Peterson will back up.
The news on Zuccarello, obviously not good. Just what does that do as far as forward depth and kind of your plan going forward with some of the younger players who might have more of an opportunity there?
Well, I would say it's basically similar to what coming into camp we knew that he wasn't going to be ready. Now we have an exact timeline, of his return. So it's still a competitive spot, for him. Is that as Oben sees that spot? Is it a possible Urov? Is it Foligno? Is it Johansson? Is it who's going to fill it? So that remains to be seen of who's going to take his spot.
Just to clarify on Sturm, he didn't have a setback, and this is a planned thing?
This is a planned thing.
Okay.
Yeah, no setback.
Okay.
Anything else, Coach?
Thanks.
All right, thanks, guys. All right, see you guys
For
tonight.
players shortly, and then we'll come back out for Billy and Kirill. Let's go, Joe.
sure you get that first question in.
We'll see.
They're downstairs right now, wrapping up with a couple other players.
Oh, well, like,
Sorry. Nobody caught you. Are here for.
I'm gonna just park it here.
Not bad. Is this low enough? So it can be.
Yeah, I like it. Top one's just regular.
Good. Check 1, 2, 3. Is that going to be good enough?
Do it in a Russian accent.
Nope. Not getting canceled
No,
today.
it's
Check 1.
knit.
Knit.
Cancel for saying yes.
Knit.
All right, good.
Yeah, I almost did it too. Can't fool me.
No, not twice.
Let's check your sound again. Kevin, yours is not plugged.
Mine's good.
I just know people are clumsy. They don't want their feet to catch it.
Yeah, let's keep these up. Hold on. We'll move this court manager. Here we are.
What's that? You know, it's funny. I did the same thing.
I just looked at the last.
So dangerous.
How are your caps going to be? Shitty last year. No,
I can't believe what they did last year.
good either.
Don't start.
Over these parking tabs?
Bless me. All right. Thank you.
I cannot believe how many local TV stations in Canada reach out. Like, do you not?
Oh,
do
I
you
know.
really think that I'm going to be doing this fucking shit? My
I told
God.
two of them
I mean,
yes.
truly. Like, it's crazy.
I told
Like, within, like 2 minutes of the announcement, and like, hey, can you come this way?
I told my little fake friends that would do theirs because I like my
Plus, in the Jack in Seattle, we do an NFL recap. What round did you do 9% of the Vikings for us at 6 o'clock today?
And you say?
Depends on what we're doing at 6 o'clock today. Usually happens to do. Sure, what's that?
Pardon me?
mean, we're supposed to both of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, and it's just a ball, and like I just wonder, we're past the deadline, so I don't really know if they can take it. I think it's good today at noon, right? Is it due Thursday? We're doing the predictions.
Yeah.
Probably could, position against them.
No, I think it's today. Yeah. It was due at noon Eastern.
Think it'll pick it up? If it's closer.
Bless you.
Those always do far better than I expected.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And these,
Just because I have to
like,
take some videos.
struggle.
And I want to write some.
I want to use time, you know, from the sauna in the middle of the field. Like 2 weeks ago. Shut up. Like the wind current. Like,
Yeah, like it was really quite stressful.
I'm not sure. While talking into the phone.
Tweet that.
He was here for media day. But you weren't here. So come and see him.
So these have received the Vikings.
Well, not really. No. Back to this.
Lower salaries for younger players, and she said they should be back in there.
You're talking about the WNBA.
What time is Cheryl speaking to?
Probably right now.
I would love to watch that live.
So would I.
You see what the Richie coaches back here up to?
Yeah, I know. That's so true. Poor Cheryl.
Dude, there's a Zoom. You just dial in if you want to get bored.
I'm gonna look like this.
Is it right now?
Yeah. Well, she's probably. I listened to it on the way over.
I can't tell you that I'm trying to run
She had
post and it pops up and it's a laptop under Bridget Crumpets. I'm like, well, that sounds nice.
Brutal.
Nothing good.
Trade rough with fire.
They buy into the can't fire the owner, can't fire the office, can't fire the player.
Wish we could fire the office.
Oh, she said?
Cheryl said that today?
No, Steve. Oh, Steve did.
Oh, wow.
She's been here. I don't think I even hear him, right? Vocalize, it makes a change. What did he say? We've got Becky and Cheryl joining us.
After she heard from players. Yeah, but you know what
That's
happened?
good for me. They get-
I'm very tired. Working is no intention to solve the problem. The league has made it clear about control.
I like it.
Big chair, big chair.
Excited?
Fucking better be.
You should be changing that. No, I know. It doesn't matter.
We'll have Billy and Drew
Yeah.
say something real quick, and then we'll open up for questions.
Yeah, we are. We're extremely excited about this. I mean, it's been, like I've said before, it's been a long process, and that's not unusual. These things take time, and good things come to those who wait. And we waited. We went through the process, and today's a really great day for Kirill and his family, and the Minnesota Wild, the state of hockey, and all of our fans. So we're really excited about it. Congratulations to Kirill.
Thank you.
And 9 years.
Yeah, 9
Wow,
more
you're
years.
gonna be able to put up with me?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for organization and Billy and whole team. Today in the morning I was a little nervous, but I'm so happy to stay 9 more years here, and it's like I say before, it's my second home. I'm happy to play here and enjoy time all the time. All the time see you guys, everyone, and just happy, and all my family happy too, and just can't wait when season starts. That's it.
Sigh of relief, Billy, to finally now we can stop bothering you about this.
Yeah, you guys can stop asking the most obvious question in the world. No, it's yeah. I mean, we never wanted to even entertain Kirill not being here, and honestly, we've worked. Everybody in this organization has worked extremely hard the last bunch of years to get to where we are today. And Kirill's been a big part of growing and building this team. If if it went the other way, it would have been devastating. So it's not. Yeah, I mean, it didn't happen, so we're relieved about that, but we're just happy. You know, I think everybody's. It even looked like the guys on the ice today. There was a little extra jump in everybody's step. I know all his teammates are very excited. He's a very popular guy in the team, and they know, everybody knows what he means to the team. So this is, yeah, it's good. It's good to like get it behind us, like he said, excited for the season and just let's play hockey.
Bill, what changed just to get this done? Is it just simply upping the offer, or how did it just come across the finish line?
No, I mean, I'm sure that didn't hurt. But you know what, like, hey, look, this is a big decision for Kirill, and this is you know, we talked about it, like it's a big commitment from him. You know, it's a long time, and you know, he expressed this is, you know, we're talking about the rest of his career, and that's not a small decision. Even, you know, I think most people just look at the money and say, oh, it's an easy decision. It's not. It's not an easy decision because, you know what, no matter how much money you make or where you live or anything, if the hockey's not good, you won't be happy. And, you know, that's the one thing I love about Kirill is that he's so focused on the hockey part. He just wanted to make sure that he was doing the right thing for himself and his happiness.
Kirill, do you feel a lot of pressure with a contract like this that puts you on the face and all those things? Does that come with this?
No, I don't feel right now, but sometimes it's happened. It's always you always sometimes feel pressure when you play some bad games or stuff like this. But it can happen. But I like sometimes pressure. It's try to be keeping going, more practicing and playing more harder, and just help your team. But now I don't feel pressure now.
Along that same line, are you happy that this is over with now?
Yeah.
You said 2 weeks ago you just want to play hockey. Now you really can.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. Yeah, of course, I'm happy.
Is there some relief? Is there some relief that it's behind you?
Of course, yeah. It's like you say. It's just don't need to think about something and come every day, because before I can say I don't feel nothing, like no pressure like when I came in the ring, but it's always happened. You know, everyone talk about this. You guys talking and guys in locker room, you can see like sometimes some players can think about it, and you can feel this. But now it's just all done, and we just start playing and don't think about this.
Well, what ultimately made you come to this decision? What was important for you in this process to decide to stay here for this long?
It's how Billy said too. We talk it because it's long, so many years, and I'm not that too young, and it's probably like my maybe last contract in hockey. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's 37.
Maybe one more.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe
not 8 years though.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see. But it's long term, and it's just I think a lot about this, and I talk with my family and close guys to me, and I talk with Billy about this too, and. In the end, I just feel it's right things. What we did now.
How do you celebrate this? How do you
play game tonight?
No new boat, no new car, anything?
No.
Nothing?
I don't. Come on.
We have very different ways of celebrating.
Oh, we'll see.
Kirill, you mentioned your family. How excited were you to share this with them, and what was their reaction when you were able to say that it was finally done?
Yeah, I called to my family today in the morning and yesterday at night, because it's a little hard to talk with my family because 12 hours change and you just go in bed, and parents wake up there, and same you go to the rink and you start practicing like 9, or you wake up 7, you just talk 10 minutes, and then you don't have time because you have to practice, everyone's sleeping. And we have a day off yesterday, and I talk a lot with family, and family just excited, and family always want to be happy, especially like for the son. If I'm happy, parents happy, you know, and it's it's right now like this, and yeah, my family love Minnesota too. It's come later.
This is obviously a big piece, but how important is it now to continue to build around Kirill so this thing gets moving toward the championship?
Yeah, I mean that's the idea. It doesn't stop here, and that's something that we talked about. It's the we want to win. We want to do the things that you have to do in order to win. So, somewhere down the line, start to add pieces or change where necessary or whatever, but start being more. We haven't been able to like be in the game because of our cap situation, but now that's passed, and we have good flexibility with our cap situation now. We have a lot of different type assets that we can utilize, but like I said, we talked about this. We are both here because we want to win. He plays this game, and I do my job because we want to win, and we want to be able to compete for championships. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, we've done a lot of growing over the last 5-6 years, but we'd like to take another step or two if we could.
Billy, how much does it help to have a guy of his stature commit for 8 years when you're looking to add free agents in the next couple of years? Certainly gives your club here some wings, but it also gives you the opportunity to say, this guy committed to us for 8 years, so now maybe we can get you here.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. Honestly, it really is. And great players want to play with great players. So when you have a guy like Kirill on the team, it definitely is an attraction because you get to play with somebody special. And, that's another reason. He keeps, when he decides to stay here, we keep that. It's very much a different story if they decide to leave. And, so, yeah, absolutely. I mean, playing with great players is what people want to do.
Bill, was there a moment or a game or something over the last 4 or 5 years when it clicked for you that could be at a position like this, just how special of a player Kirill is? Was there something that just stood out at some point? Do you remember, I guess, a moment?
No,
a game
he hasn't done much.
Or a play?
No, honestly, no. I mean, he's been great since day one. I mean, since scoring that goal in L.A., the very first game. I mean, we're like, oh, okay, this kid gets it, and then he just keeps getting better and better. And I think before he got hurt last year, the pace that he was on, the way he was playing, that was a big eye opener to how good he really is, because he was playing with, he put himself in a different category last year. I felt it was unfortunate that he got injured, but it's there's been a lot of things that you see. And then, to be honestly, like on that, like his playoffs last year were great. And that's the most important time.
Kirill, would you think, like, when you first came here from Russia, and you don't know many people, your English isn't like what it is now, would you have ever expect, like, if you knew then what you know now and what you're signing today, like, what would you have thought?
I don't know. When I came here, I don't know. I'm a guy like this who's like, don't try to think too much over and over. I just like to live today, and do right things. And I don't know. It's great. It's sometimes you watch like old guys, like say Crosby or Ovechkin, whatever. Guys stay in the same team all the time, all career, and it's pretty fun. Don't change so many teams and just play for one team. And especially when I came here, it's Minnesota always helped me and so much wherever, like outside of hockey, in the life and in hockey, and I just happy, to keep doing what we do and just winning here, and I hope for sure, I believe one day it's coming, and we take it.
Kretzy said that there was a standing ovation in the room. Are you
Oh.
ready for the crowd to do that during the preseason game tonight as well?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know.
I think Marcus said that you're
it's
buying
fun.
dinners too. Is that coming up?
Of course. Every road trip.
You said that winning's most important, and you said one day it'll come. Like, what do you like about the team's building that believe it'll happen, or that give you confidence that the team is building the championship team you want it to be on?
One more, sorry, like.
You said one day it'll come, like the winning. And what do you like? What gives you confidence about the team that's being built?
I feel like every year, especially last year, I feel like we talked before with you guys about this. I feel we have so nice playoff, but we lose in first round. I know it's always tough, but we play better than other years, and we just do try right things, and we talk with Billy a lot about this too, and we just focus on the game, and we'll see.
Bill mentioned it. How much of your decision to commit for 8 more years is believing that the organization is going in the direction to win a Stanley Cup? How much of the decision?
How much?
to
Oh yeah,
sign
yeah.
has that? It's not just about the money.
Yeah.
It's about believing
Yeah.
that a Stanley Cup could come. How much went into that?
How much? What do you mean?
Like, was
Was that
it?
part
It
of
wasn't
the
just the money. It was
Yeah.
that you believe that we can
Yeah.
win, and how much.
This is why
like 50-50 or
yeah,
70-50?
No. This is no. 50-50.
Was that also
No,
part
it's just
of the decision? To
yeah, of course. It's how I say we have great talk with Billy, and we always talk about this, and we always talk about winning, and we both want to do this, and all team want to, all players want to in the team just win games and playoff series, but and I believe I can see we can do.
Bill, do you ask him to be a bigger voice in the locker room? Does leadership come with this? Do you say, hey, Bill, you got to command that, or are they separate? independent?
No, he's the leader no matter what. It's, you know what? Look at, I think Foligno talks for everybody.
Yeah.
So he doesn't. You know what? Spurgey leads in his own way. Moose leads in his own way, and Kirill leads in his own way. I said, to me, he's very much like Sidney Crosby in the way that he trains, the way that he lives his life, the way he practices, the way he competes in the games. Those are the real driving forces that he brings to the table, and that just rubs off on the entire organization. You know what? He doesn't need to say a word. He doesn't need to give big rah-rah speeches. His leadership is on the ice, in the gym, how he carries himself, all those things, and then people, it's infectious. And even with some of the younger players that we have in the room, they see the way a superstar conducts himself, and the good habits that he has. To me, that's real leadership, and he provides that for us every day.
Bill, I got a question for you. You've been around for a lot of deals and contracts over the years. Do you feel that this is the most important one that the Wild has seen?
Yes. Yes, very much so.
Can you
Yeah, it's.
elaborate on that?
Listen, all of our players are important. All the contracts are important. Hockey is very much a team sport. We have 20 guys out there battling every night. You can't play the whole game. So they need each other, and they're all important. This one is it's big because Kirill is our franchise player, and keeping him was extremely important. There's a lot more to it, than maybe some of the other ones, but it doesn't mean they're not important. So, but yeah, this was a big one. This is the biggest one in franchise history for sure.
Kirill, I know you don't worry about injuries. Like, do you see like a Barkov injury like in practice and say like, good to have security, or not to risk stuff like that?
No, I don't think about this. But it's bad for Sasha. But I hope he gets better soon. But I know it's tough.
Kirill, when you talk about talking to your family, is there one person, your father or brother or somebody like that, you kind of go to with these with these decisions? You know, who do you seek out advice from, I guess?
You mean like a decision what about contract?
When you say you're talking to your family, is
Yeah.
there someone that you look to for advice or you look to for guidance when you make a decision like this?
It's just my family don't tell me a lot like what I need to do, but I just more like ask some questions, and my family just wanna be. So like I say, just family wanna be happy. Family love to watch how I play in hockey, how my team winning games, and it's just don't tell me like do this or do that. You know, it's never happened. It's my father tell me like when I was 10 years old or 14 years old. Now I'm 28 already, and I can do my things what I want, you know, and just family wanna happy for me and tell me, you know, you love Minnesota, you love play here, and just enjoy. That's it.
Bill, we asked Kirill this. How about for you? How do you celebrate today's news?
Very different. Might have a couple martinis.
Anything else?
Day off tomorrow.
I'll take that.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
I didn't get a day off yesterday. I had to grind.
Hey, Bill.
But he did, that's what we had to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.